you've always been very passionate about player welfare. How difficult and how much pressure is it going to put on players now, this new IFAB directive that's been taken on board by the Premier League in terms of added time, and we're talking about games being over 100 minutes, and it might be watered down as the season goes on. We don't know that, but if it isn't, it's going to mean an extra sort of 5 or 6 games per season.
It's difficult. Difficult to answer. So I know where we're coming from. We have a 90-minute game, and then you have a net game time, ball in play between 50 and 55 minutes and stuff like this. And everybody could ask, okay, where's the ball the other time? So, and there are obviously moments where the ball is out, and it's part of the game, and it's completely fine. But how much do we have to extend that in these moments, stuff like this? So in the end, we probably, if we can get to 55 to 60 minutes. Ball in play, we will see. But it means that doesn't sound too difficult, I have to say. When I speak about player welfare, I speak about that in general. We have too many competitions, we have too many games in general now. But having 3 or 4 minutes a game, more ball in play, I can see it now that it will make a massive difference. We will see that there will be a massive difference in the end of the. If you have 10 minutes extra time, imagine that 90 minutes played, it's 0-0 or whatever, or 1-0 down or whatever, and then you see 10. That gives a boost. That will be intense, stuff like this. Everybody will go for that. So that will be interesting to watch. I don't know yet exactly how influential that will be. We will see that, but I understand where they are coming from. It's always like I think time wasting got too much in the last years. But I think even more so, rhythm breaking was a massive feature. And it came up in the last years, and you thought, oh my God, what are you doing now? You have 2-3 good situations, and the keeper stays down for 2 minutes, and you think, what does he have? Nothing. So it's difficult to judge in these moments, obviously, but that got more and more. From that point of view, I'm quite happy that we tried to go for that. I thought it makes sense to give earlier yellow cards. You don't want to have a yellow card for time wasting, so, and especially not after 15 minutes or whatever. So that's clear, you might not do it then. But I hope at the end we find like a good solution together, that we don't have 10 to 15 minutes extra time and yellow cards everywhere. We need to find a solution. But as a wake-up call, come on, we're actually here to play football and not to let the time run down somehow in the moment when we have the result we want. I think from that point of view, I rather think it's good. But again, more football is really difficult to take in, because we are on the edge. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. Each other sports person, I know, with the football people and football fans are like, but I do this, they do that, they earn this and that. It has nothing to do with it. We are at the edge. We have to make sure that in the future, we have to sort that. Unfortunately, there are not as many discussions about it, because that costs money, and nobody's really happy to do that. So we will see how the next season goes in that department. Will be really interesting. I'm 100% sure I stand out there, and if we are 1-0 up and somebody tells me 12 minutes, I will not be over the moon. Any other way, I think, okay, that's nearly half time, so let's go. We will see.